So as you know, not that long ago, the Justice League Snyder Cut was announced. They're going to dump $20 million into the production, and we're going to get maybe a new product. I don't know how different this will look compared to the original Justice League, but it's going to be a little bit different. We have confirmation that Darkseid's going to be in it and all kinds of stuff. I'm actually looking forward to it. If it turns out to be good, I don't know. We'll have to sit down and watch it. I don't know what it's even going to look like. There's two reports. It's going to be a 4-hour movie or it's going to be a miniseries. I would guess it's probably going to be made into a miniseries for a couple of reasons. Here are the reasons why it's going to be a miniseries. Number one, this gives you at least a couple of weeks. I think the report is 4 episodes. That would line up with 4 hours, like they were saying. So 4 episodes of whatever this miniseries ends up being called, and that gives you 4 weeks of hype. 4 weeks of reviews. Like, I would review every episode, right? That's me and how many other people that would do that. That gives you a lot of conversation. It also gives HBO Max a lot of promotion because that's the only place you can at least legally watch it. Now, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if it'll be good or bad, but, you know, hey, the fans got to win there. Fans that were pretty organized and pretty efficiently made a good name for themselves. I mean, there was a lot of good from the Snyder Cut movement. They did a charity at one point. I think they raised like $100,000 for a charity. That's pretty cool. You know, a lot of good stuff. The bottom line here, though, is that fans wanted something and they got it. I like that companies listen to fans, but of course, journalists don't like that. So as Society Reviews talks about right here, journalists demean fans who wanted the Snyder Cut. They lost. Vanity Fair, Screen Rant, Collider, and Vulture are no longer the paragons of virtue when it comes to deciding what fans do and think. And I like that. I believe that these legacy media sites, they're kind of outdated and they don't serve a purpose anymore, which I think is one of the reasons they have so much virtuous articles out there, kind of like this one. So now the big thing is the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad. There is a call for that now. And of course, the media doesn't like that. Now, according to David Ayer himself here, it's not even going to be that much different of a movie. Ayer had earlier reasoned with Collider. We have a chunk. There's definitely over 10 minutes of material on there. But this cut of the movie is my cut. There's no sort of parallel universe version of the movie. The released movie is my cut, and that's one of the toughest things about writing, shooting, and directing a film is you end up with these orphans, and you effing love them and think they'd be amazing scenes and do these amazing things, but the film is a dictatorship, not a democracy, and just because something's cool and charismatic does not mean it gets to survive in the final cut. The flow of the movie is the highest master. Just hold on to that thought. So apparently, you know, there's only 10 minutes of stuff that he would put in. I don't know, but on Twitter, he had kind of a different take on that. AT&T's been directly responding to people on Twitter when they talk about stuff. I got to give it to AT&T. They've been very, and if you don't know, AT&T owns Warner Media, so they're kind of the highest voice when it comes to this stuff. And I like how they've been interacting with fans. I got to give them props for the way they've been interacting with fans. They've been having fun. The best one is somebody asked them about Darkseid. Or no, the actor who played Darkseid that got cut from the movie confirms, yeah, I was in the movie. I was Darkseid. And then AT&T posted a picture of Darkseid like looking up, like in a GIF. It was pretty cool. They've been responding to people and having fun. I got to give it to them. Like, I don't, usually companies are like, lick my boots, and they're having fun. I kind of have a new respect for them at the moment. How long that lasts, it can change quick because you know how these companies roll. But I gotta give it to them. The way they've been handling this, I like. So here was one right here. David Ayer says, I wish, and this is a response to, I hope so. I personally had fun with the Trailer Parks SS, but GD. Hashtag release the Ayer cut already. And he says, I wish, and he's just having fun. Now, this is a contradiction to what I just read from this article where he says, hey, there's only 10 minutes of stuff. Now, maybe, you know, hey, he could get a payday if he gets to go in and recut a movie, right? I wouldn't put it past AT&T letting him recut a movie because that's just more promotion for HBO Max. You got to remember, all of this is about HBO Max, which launches in a few days, actually. about 3 more days, I think I think it comes out on the 27th, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it comes out on the 27th. So the more buzz they can get for HBO Max, the better. That's more eyes on it. That's more people signing up. That's more money in their pocket. That's what they want. Streaming is where the money is for the future. That's a fact. So, they've been out there responding. We got one right here. Complete the gift and hashtag release the Ayer cut. He says, I wish. This is a response to David Ayer. That's the director for the Suicide Squad movie. And AT&T responds and says one thing at a time with a picture of Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. And David Ayer responds and says, standing by. Okay. This is just some of the fun. See right here, they're doing Dear Santa, a.k.a. AT&T. Thank you for hashtag Zack Snyder's Justice League. Not to be greedy, but would also love to see Man of Steel 2 and 3 directed by Snyder, a second Justice League movie directed by Snyder, and if possible, hashtag release the Ayer cut. 18 responds, goodness, can a person enjoy a good book and a cup of tea without being asked questions? Okay, so, this is just them having fun. I don't know who's running their social media account, but I do like this person. Nothing but positive stuff, which is what a corporation should do when it comes to interacting with their fans. You would think. We've lived in such a culture of them saying, "Are you good enough to be my fan?" It's kind of a breath of fresh air to see them respecting them. So I don't know if there's much to a David Ayer cut of Suicide Squad. There could be. But like he said in that old interview, it was 10 minutes. But I just find it funny that now, once again, the Ayer cut is the villain here. Fans cannot have what they want. We cannot let the fans win here. We're the journalists. We're the legacy media. We are the ones that determine what the fans say. We control their voices. We are the fans' voice. That's not the case anymore. They're not the voice of the fans, and they don't like it, and they've desperately been trying to get that back. It's never going to come back. Fans can do exactly what I'm doing right now. Start their own YouTube channel, start their own Twitters, get their own voice out there. You can do that nowadays. This is what's so different now. And they don't like that. It's also one of the reasons why, legacy media attacks YouTubers all the time. They want to be the voice of the people. And unfortunately for them, that's just never going to come back. It's over for legacy media. Look at the Naughty Dog situation. IGN, Kotaku, all of these legacy media sites, they never covered Naughty Dog and the leaks and the spoilers for Last of Us 2. If you don't know what's going on, I've got videos on that. Check that out. They've pretty much just been hiding away what Naughty Dog has done. They don't talk about it. They act like they don't know what's going on. Because, they desperately want those exclusive trailers, those exclusive gameplay things. It's the same thing with movies, too. Legacy media desperately wants that. They might call out fandom and hate it. At the end of the day, they're going to be begging to have the exclusive release for that Snyder Cut Justice League trailer. Oh, they're all going to scramble for it. Oh, please, sir. Please, boss. Let me play the Snyder Cut trailer on my channel first. Let me play the Snyder Cut the Snyder Cut trailer on my IGN movie website section. Please, sir. That's what it's all about. They hate the fans. Those people never liked you. None of these legacy media sites ever liked you. They've never been a voice of the people. Well, maybe 15, 20 years ago. But nowadays, it's just a bunch of people out in, San Francisco or San Diego or wherever, and they're just cut off from the rest of society, and they think all of you are trash. It's really what it is. So I just find it funny. Now we're going after this. Anytime fans want something, they're just predictably always going to go after them, and I find a lot of humor in it because I think it's pathetic watching them. It's almost like somebody should just pull the plug on legacy media because it's kind of like, we've been past the need for them for a while, and they're just clinging to life at this point. It's almost kind of sad. Because let's go back to this Ayer cut of Suicide Squad again and just point out that this might happen. I could see them doing this. Most of the stuff is already shot. You can't bring people back to the capacity like you can. They're not, for Justice League, they're not going to dump $20 million into this. What'll happen? They'll ask him to come back, pay him a little bit of money to edit in that 10 minutes of footage, and they'll call it the Ayer cut. It'll get a little bit of promotion on HBO Max. It's really just kind of a way to just re-release the movie with new buzz and get new promotion and get more eyes on HBO Max. But I just find it funny how they attack this now, and you see more articles popping up on how toxic fandoms are and stuff, and it's just like, so are we gonna have to deal with this every time they're gonna release a new cut of a movie now? And I wonder how much people really even want this movie, but I don't know. I think it's funny and sad at the same time. It's sad watching legacy media kind of flop like a fish out of water, trying desperately to get back into the water, but it's just not going to happen. It never will happen, and it's just funny to watch and laugh at really at this point. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about this? Legacy media just does not want to go without a fight, huh? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the Ayer cut? Do you want it? Could you care less? Are you still excited about Snyder Cut? Are you still kind of happy about that win? Let me know your thoughts on that. Also, if you would, share the video, throw a like up, make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment, make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.